my feet. Now they're walking with them kings. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas bad and breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Motivating weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas bad and fat, so I'm finna bear witness, I'm back off. I be ripping shit like Sackcloth. Dumb dogs all blocked out. Behind it stay out full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This is wrong hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, it ain't in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down with something. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He said he ain't in the truth for a year, no, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, not even inspired, and sleeping hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, tell them absolutely. And I ain't shooting my ways, but nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and a lot of streets so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they dead and far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about the shit I used to do in that 98 man. The 10-11 seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess GEN.YAHANNA had to meet. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man. They better bring their blood and bed sheets. Chaos match the time. This block match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take them out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She called it 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ass why tell them I'm going to the king. Until the righteous reign. Going to the king. I'm walking straight like a break the tape. Going to the king. The devils can't have me. Bitch, I'm going to the king. Bring that hot flame. UPK going to the king. Until the righteous reign. Lord to the king. I want that straight like a break the tape. Lord to the king. The devils can't have me. Bitch, I'm Lord to the king. Bring that hot flame. UPK going to the king.
For Yahweh shall Christ, and for the one of that UPK banner is my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
Take breath. Now this ain't no movement, this is take that. We would not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cause the fucking line. My niggas in the light, soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom with an hour base. You get niggas, get put it on, get flipped like an hour base. We live by honor and no excuse. Just send the prayer up to the Lord. I told him to let all this hair be loose. You can cross us with no consequence, but you will pay it. You shouldn't use your common sense. My zeal is that you can never prevail. Hey, with a true seal, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with the weapons, cause I'm tough. My knife is like my wife, she can seal, she must. I know two things. A robber with a pocket, and it man harm me and my life will be the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. And watching my people die, so you can miss me with that long time. The 3K soldiers in your bag, trying to cross the path. Make him regret what that man saw of his age. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. The only one West and what? The only one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up, about to just some heaven floor.
Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep me feeling. And then he tried to show you the show that you leave me leaking. He said, I'm gonna hold you down when problems pop up. Now you got me moving this dope, want me and lock up. He said, don't you want the biz vertical with the top up? Stop fixing, getting that kitchen, let it rock up. Mix blood, dope, especially when it's rock up. I know you know Ron. You the plug from by the block up. I tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Twister up behind us, got a little fucking mama. Fucking up the cons, be honest, we seen decent though. I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. Fat, he ain't looking too good, his knees is kinda slow. I asked him how to struggle, he got stuck for his bundle, but in 6-hour trips and his legs were made him crumble. Weezy got a house with mama is living. He said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I said he tried playing, he get his crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making holes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than cars for the amaze me. I see you need to shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you gon' face me. I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it. No, you could get it. What you saying? I can't win. No, devil, nice try. So until we meet again, I ain't at the guy to meet the devil. I'm just feeling landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Now we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't never gotta meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we been getting fucked up put to the side like a mistress. Police patrol a lot because prison became a business. They murder on the cause and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives matter when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die in honor. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my fight. So Mr. Officer, why do you wanna take my life? And Your Honor, why you gave our homeboys life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with it, John screaming after he got a knife. He came from my baby spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's tripe, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. As Trayvon, Mike Brown, a hot girlie, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Olden, Sterling, Javon McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels still landed in the ghetto. I hope you skip into the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels still landed in the ghetto. I hope you skip into the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I pray for the eyes of the devil.
Exodus 4:22. And how in the hell did you try to take this Bible and use it for everybody? You stupid as hell. You dumb as hell. This Bible is what's going to condemn you. Because this is the book of the Israelite. You should have destroyed this book, you dumb so-called white people. Instead of going around and trying to use the Bible is the book that's going to destroy your
Excuse me, everyone, I have a brief announcement to make. Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time, and good night.
Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbat, no one was looking, tried to keep it on the low for all my hopes were able, so I'm a killer with the flow. Blinded by the dope, they say clearly, so they rather see this on that dope. I thought they buried it, I hope. They want to see this over because they can't control the dope, but I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real with what they saw. Try to stop them over, they cannot achieve their goals, so I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real with what they saw.
Hey, you shot these falls, if we don't get them, they gon' get us all. And I began to find this shit like my people fall. There is no when we all in this together, so let's come together now, so we can end this shit forever. I don't wanna go to school, I'd rather read over my enemies and study all the methods that kill my people, make my sex, money, and drugs to destroy our identity. And this ain't the end, this shit been going on for centuries. Instead of fighting for rights, I've been fighting for our land. Now we're fighting for the man, just go right into their plan. And I'm sick of this, it's ridiculous. How the government such a risk, they make the laws, they break the laws. How serious should I take the laws? My plan, homie, I take the laws. This family first, first, I'm the worst, and I got mine. Me and my niggas, we charged up like outlaw. We stacked up like California. It's 4 times for the front line. It's facts like I'm acting like I was born again. It's afterlife.
No one was looking, tried to keep it on the low for all my hopes were able, so I'm a killer with the flow. Blinded by the dope, they say clearly, so they rather see this on that dope. I thought they buried it, I hope. They want to see this over because they can't control the dope, but I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real with what they saw. Try to stop them over, they cannot achieve their goals, so I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real with what they saw. Check it, get your life right, cause it's the last call. Christ coming back, and he's gonna judge us all. He can have your money shopping, walk around the mall. Where you from? Where you at? Babylon fall. Lose your head by the sword, oh, man, Lord. They them drum beats. We in the midst of war, but it's the Holy One. I speak the Holy Tongue. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. I got the most high power. I ain't even run. I'll be out here repping till this kingdom come. His grace for the children, you can't get a crumb. Yeah, they hear me, they ain't feeling where I'm coming from. But I fuck everybody in the Catholic Church, to Illuminati, Christ coming back, not an L, not trying to want to be able to try to knock me. What you thought that I wasn't going to call my voice in? Fuck all of y'all, like Jesus poison.
No one was completely trying to keep it on the low for all my folks were crazy, so I'ma kill them. Blinded by the dope, they say clearly through the smoke, they rather see this on that hole. I thought they buried it, I'm old. They wanna see it stronger, cause they can't control the know, but I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real what they saw. Try to stop a blow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real what they saw. No one was completely trying to keep it on the low for all my folks were crazy, so I'ma kill them. Blinded by the dope, they say clearly through the smoke, they rather see this on that hole. I thought they buried it, I'm old. They wanna see it stronger, cause they can't control the know, but I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real what they saw. Try to stop a blow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They won't get real what they saw.
You having that dream when you made the white people ride, weren't you?
But I was telling the truth.
How many times had I told you you better not even dream about telling white folk the truth? You understand me? Shoot. Making white people ride. You better learn how to lie like me. I'm gonna find me a white man and lie to him right now.
I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west till the death till they bury me. I be one west till the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every part like glycerin. Get your heart burning back. This talk makes you live again. Get them dividends. We start getting ignorant. I be doing soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Knowledge and dominance. So much time to be rhyming comical. This is funny until I'm on you. Bring apocalypse to the pussy niggas. Popping shit. See my all-stars. I coach you up like a copper bitch. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and the apologists. Came for China so we gon' check them like gynecologist. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. Doing your promises and regurgitate for the audience. It's all the parties. Competition is hard to from the arrow to the smoking on like the cars in the flow. Big stupid shit. Scattering all the sins. All the dominance. One West President prominent. Cause I be one West to the death to the bury me. I'm one West to the bury me. I be one West to the death to the bury me. I'm one West to the bury me. I be one West to the death to the bury me. I'm one West to the bury me. I be one West to the death to the bury me. I'm one West to the bury me. And I nigga quiet, these my maneuvers. But I'm riding like a roof off the Uber. Rhymes hard like the abuse by the loser. 9 million Ubers, 17 in the room. Only need a few to sit back in the cooler. I'm a dollar, what's a dollar, nigga, I need with every dollar. Every time I'm like, dollars in the city, holler. My shorts colors and colors in the titty popper. But now I'm pulling my phone to me to my pockets. I put it to the same time. I'm not finding choppers in the store. And it's ready to the freaking mama. Don't ever want to say I'm in the other side of the phone. When I'm calling you, I'm really cool. I got
I got a baby in my arms while I'm doing this. But it's so hard, man. We'll be quiet. Check it out, yo. Yo. Plain spades, reminiscing on days before niggas started shooting, we would still catch fades. It's like the world's a lot scarier since cracking AIDS. And the only thing that we became was rats in the maze. Cause all my brother cares about is rapping and J's. Mine's fucked up from the pills and the haze. Pop said we hard-headed, stuck in our ways. So I be praying to the most high that it's just a phase, yo. Always surprised and always amazed. Especially at what's been getting radio plays, yo. I wanna be the cataclysm of a cataclysm. Bomb automatically and take it back to lyricism. But you know nowadays, it seems like it's forbidden. Anybody in the industry was name fucking with them. And they ain't wanna sign, they wanna be outshined. So I guess it's just me, myself, and all these empty lines. I never do that being nice to get you penalized. Once you blow it up, they wanna know your penis size. Hoes all staring, saying you got dreamy eyes. And if you ain't fake, they wanna see you demonized. If they be dropping gems and this flow is El Dorado, a midnight marauder, young desperado with bravado. That's a hard act to follow. Make your favorite rapper look like amateurs and they follow. Yo, and that's the hard pill to swallow. Me and my pocket steady painting pictures like Picasso. Fakes trying to clock us like Pablo and Gustavo. Go and tell straight to the Gestapo. Hola muchacho, yo hablo español del hombre blanco. Es el diablo. Now I'm going over heads like a poncho. Trying to stack chips with more cheese than some nachos. Why you acting macho? Your whole clique is gato. They ain't war beef, but I feel it like a taco. Yo, don't get it twisted like a rasta. Don't be bringing none of that bullshit into mi casa. You ain't seen this much crime since the Contras. Billy, you're the beast, we all live inside a monster. That's why I be thanking God I'm alive, tapping into different lives, headed more than a scribe. Every verse of open letter sent to all the tribes. Lost in the ghetto, steady struggle to survive, yo. The things I seen with a pair of eyes got me out here living in this like desensitized. Part of the reason that I'm hardly never surprised. I heard the screams of brothers and see mothers that cried. Seen a soul leave a body right before he died. 23 years old, gunned down before his prime. While your favorite rapper only talking dollar signs. But when our people in trouble, they quiet as a mime. Every day is a struggle, I'm speaking through these lines. That's how I know they can't relate, I'm speaking daily lies. I'm representing for my nation, all the lost tribes. For my people that been locked up AC-25. Cause being born a minority was their first crime. They serve and protect over your next 70 spine. They murdered one of us with guilty verdict when they tried. They wonder why they get no respect and we call them swine. Live in a time when you lose your life and become a vine. Friends turn to t-shirts, corners turn to shrines. And if our leader ain't a Pharisee, then he's a scribe. Cause he ain't coming out unless he thinks he can scrape a dime. Get his name in the people face in the line. The world is black and white and you better pick a side. If I wasn't strong enough, then I would break inside. But I found the truth right before I lost my mind. Sorry, mama, I promised it wouldn't change me, but I wouldn't want to say it had I remained the same me. And I know you feel the same way if they slay me. So when I say the white man's the devil, don't blame me. I'm not here to make friends, kiss baby, shake hands for politics. Yo, what's affecting all the college kids? I mean, why did the students shoot up the colleges? Newborns found in shopping bags and garbages. All these problems that nobody acknowledges. Promise you one thing, you gonna acknowledge this. Like that.
I ain't on the block no more, no graduating. I don't even bet no hoes, my ribs stay in. Try to keep them humble and never run in the streets. My kids speaking Hebrew, so you know that I teach. It's hard, gotta hold on, trying to keep up the peace. I'm waiting on the sun to return and cut off the beats. Tell them I'ma be in war mode and face east. I know I don't deserve a second chance, but I take it. That's why I don't go down no more, and I don't blaze it. Satan still want me back, he gotta face it. Smoke don't touch these lungs, I'm feeling strong again. Lost a couple LBs, even started to jog again. I get suited up now, and I ain't talking about party kids. Who's laced up and getting ready for battle. The enemy is listening long, but I ain't battle. You niggas need to feel it, see niggas scared of your shadow. I'm seeing lost niggas in these groups on the tube. You could've put me with them, yeah, that's mercy from you. You put me from the chilling, YAHANNA, I can't lose. You took a drug dealer that probably should make the news and turned me to a prophet. My family is too confused. It seems like the old me best. Sorry to say, I ain't gotta drop a old me left. So I pray that the slave master see death every day. I hear the bell toll and hope I'm the one chosen. And when that chariot swing low, let me roll it.
With movies, 3 hours in your house shot. Go to war for our people like Mordecai. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve that. I can't swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Every day is a struggle just to stay alive. It's dark and hell is hot and I don't wanna feel the fire. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve that. But please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Well, come on. Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot? Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot? What you know about sacrifice? Nothing in bluffing, this niggas perpetrators, man, God, this shit is disgusting. I put my time in, while they ain't even applying. Through all the pain, hate, confusion, and the lying, I stay grinding. With the heart of a lion, so strong through the storm till I find a silver lining. Without no pressure, it's so diamonds. I was straight into the furnace of affliction for refining. Came a long way to stash your bills when I heard sirens. Getting high, hold up, moment of silence. Just a moment, y'all. Cause that man is dead in the sea. $8 found me, shook the mark of the beast. Only fear God and not another man who breathes. And if you roll with me, you already know my feet. I come through the cut that I would run off bricks. Then I put the shop a Christian with ease. Then I go put the sword back in the street. I got one life to live, so I'm playing for keeps. So I be dropping shit like it's ours. All my haters sours, ain't no cowards. Niggas swear they hard, but acting like they only flowers. You a bitch ass nigga, fuck yes, hold up. That means we became my composure. I keep the calm to the beat of a composer. The end is here, I can feel it getting closer. Praying to the Lord that the angels be my chauffeur. With you, this 3 hours in your house shot. Go to war for our people like Mordecai. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve that. But please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Every day is a struggle just to stay alive. It's dark and hell is hot and I don't wanna feel the fire. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve that. But please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Well, come on. Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot? Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot?
Nigga, I'm so cause I done lived through every minute. Let's get good and fast. Cracky says, keys and tracks. Wherever we be pressing, I ain't been paid to crap. My courage stay to live with depression. My hair is staring at. I fight alone in my home, but I ain't sharing that. Most of these people ain't been paid for that. Shit. I met these ISUPK brothers and I was hearing that. They said, you know, they crash tripping too. And I'm like, here is that. He gave me scriptures and they show what he was hearing at. Whispering sometimes I'm out and I'm on the way for that. Rich when they rocks in the bread, I'm highly aware of that. Continue trying to get cracked to jump. She not scared of that. Instead of stressing people into testing with comparing that. So my gators track, this is blessed to do. Because that's what precious do. And they bring your blessing through the drink who's great. So I should be out with shy, go to war for my king.
With you, this 3 hours in your house shot. Go to war for our people like Mordecai. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve that. But please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Every day is a struggle just to stay alive. It's dark and hell is hot and I don't wanna feel the fire. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve that. But please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Well, come on. Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot? Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot?
Modern Rock Productions.
Pulled out all the demons, got a nigga walking clean. So I got the same drama, I don't get the same. My desire is the kingdom. Forget your damn dream, my reality is king. Follow the creed. Shema, Yashala, Yahweh, Allah, Hayanama, Yahweh, we serve one God. Behold, he has the power to devour all our enemies. We be on the front, not preserving our energy. Act like you kidding me and be a good use. I'm a living sacrifice and
me a good boost. I got the juice, the water, and the cola. I'm like battery acid and making soda. That's the word, super soaking. I'm striking you like a cobra on fire, like supernovas. I'm a U.P.K. soldier, 29 years older, but look at me as a baby. Picture, watch a real man behave with a beard, not a shade. Bridges are not a fade, with waters of blue and an old man in the grave. The shield and tower with the warm out for a chain. I work for the command and general all day. He keeps playing the play for niggas like me. From the northern to the southern kingdoms, we face the east. I play the beast, even in solemn assembly. At the feast, we rep your house, shot our kings of beast. We hit the streets, highly anticipating the win from the Almighty while we reveal the man of sin. Giving up the true identity to his people again. I say it 49 and 6 is how Israelites get sick. Get in the church, roll in your bricks. What's your wage? 144K later. Fuck the style. We hit you with that U.P.K. slap. Fuck the smile. 1969 U.P.K. slap. Fuck the style. We hit you with that U.P.K. slap. Fuck the smile. 1969 U.P.K. style. Welcome to the jungle rumble, young man. Rumble, don't faint. Keep break, don't break. Stay humble. If you're getting out of line, tell me what did you expect? The most tires for your chest and a checker to buy your neck. It's for respect. Double honest to your elder, not just a hoary head. But brothers coming together, growing tighter when we tell it like the leather of a cow. Brothers on coast, northwest, east, south side, outside. Prophesying outright, whether for me, you stop and listen to the outcry. Coming through the outcry, the white man, the temple, that's true, damn right. What you smoking, get off of his glass like you need a light. He's standing here, bringing out the scriptures if you open your mind. And go to lecture, get the picture of the two-thirds. Because the elect is on. Yahweh is a metaphor, the battle is high-tech. The kingdom is at hand. Picture from the black eyes, chill, back up, black up. Or you could die, this is not a test. Or it's for a tree upon our head. Show a little on our chest. The generals on the set. You have a spirit of unrest. I detect you're a Christian. Or your iman is missing, but you believe you're a Christian. Come up out of that madness and leave those religions. The white man, the devil on earth. In case you miss this, now we're we shout it at the top of our lungs. But honor and dignity are concerned for his prodigal sons. We're number one in abortion and a murder rate. Plus the freedom stay over soul of our language. You can bring your ties to the U.P.K. You best out there, don't be afraid. Cause up until now, you've been a face in the crowd. Bring your ties to the U.P.K. You best out there, don't be afraid. Cause up until now, you've been a mixturous time. Fuck the style, watch me hit you with that U.P.K. Fuck the style, 1969 U.P.K. Fuck the style, watch me hit you with that U.P.K. slap, fuck a smile, 1969 U.P.K. style.
The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's Passover, celebrating 50 years. April 20th, 2019 at sundown.
They named him my son, Marshall. He was torn from the waters. And Lord, did he get the right name? Because he stood up with the Most High. And he was standing up with the Most High. He parted the Red Sea and the entire nation of Israel moved out of slavery.
50th annual Lord's Passover, bringing all blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians together under one roof. The 50th annual Passover, April 20th, 2019. It'll be in New York. Venue to be announced soon. $200 per person, all per family. The 50th annual Passover, April 20th, 2019 at sundown. It's gonna be amazing.
Right.
I say rise like the sun from the east, free with my speech. Always playing for keeps, cause you can cheat that, but it won't be beat. Skin as hell, I done felt all the degrees in the heat. Living inside where these lies and reality meet. Prophesied to have a sentence as it stands to the beach. But the system wants colors sticking out like bleach. Left on the concrete, covered under the sheet. I can't turn my cheek and watch as they slaughter the sheep. Wanna silence the land, fuck the better put me to sleep. I'm on my NWH. Fuck the police, fuck the police, fuck the police. I'm banging this on repeat. All of all the stuff I need to delete. Bunch of sorcery, nigga, this shit ain't deep. So with my back against the wall, I fight hard and creep. Trying to figure out a legal way to water my seed. Cause I'ma trade it to my people if I'm losing some keys. Dodging the D's, whoop whoop, the sound of the beast. And I'm no good to my family if I'm out in the street. Or if I'm locked up, no parole, I didn't release. They was gonna teach my son about the birds and the bees. Had to fight, defend himself for his ABCs. Had to be a man, God his eyes across the sea. Cause if I fear me, then I feel I'm can't suffer the speed. No matter how I feel, though.
Yes, they gon' be out of fucking children of the art of
It's a video. Also, did you see the video where the girl was on the phone and her mother?
Who was there before Columbus came here? All right. And then listen, I like you going, but I think to this very day they still live on reservation. Right. What do you think?
Well, you tell me what you tell me.
You were born in this country, right? Right. The country. I mean, maybe for you, but the Constitution doesn't apply to you. Why out of 327 million plus people, the blacks have to be singled out and have to have a civil rights bill? You come under the Constitution. If you want to give it to the black, give it to the white, the Latinos, the honkies, and everybody else. I think the Constitution is there to F up.
Okay. All right.
So how do you feel about the Trayvon Martin case? How do you feel about it?
I think he should at least get second degree murder charges on him. The moment he was still going at the scratch, don't get out of that charge. Right then and there became second degree murder. With the intent to do harm to Trayvon Martin.
Let me ask one more question. Did you vote for Barack Obama?
I didn't vote for anybody.
You don't vote?
I was voting. They've been voting since George Washington, right? Right on up to Obama. Look what they're going through. Look what they're going through. From Washington to Obama.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Obama's going to. Here, I'm not trying to cripple, but here you got a so-called black president, right? He's not 100% right. His mother was white, his father was anyhow. Why isn't he at the top with that big mouth he got? Why isn't he yelling to repeal that civil rights bill, tear it up? It's all the white man and white get near end with it. You come into the Constitution, everybody here in this country knows. Why do you let me single out as having to have a civil rights bill? You ain't a God-given right today, you guide your mother and father put in this world. Stop bowing down and kissing and licking a white man's ass. Martin Luther King was too peaceful. I could see the problem. That's how he's coming to look from Mikey's ass all the time. They got Jesse and Mort and Lyndon Johnson signed this to him. Just standing behind him. Who white man open? Mikey's open. White man's too fucking gut. That's right. White man's two-faced. As soon as the whites come over here, the Indians have to figure out the white man speaks for the 4 times in the day he does. Out of both sides of his mouth. This is God's world. This ain't the white man didn't create this world. Stand up and be proud of who you are and what you are. Stop kissing and licking a white man's ass to get a job. You have your God-given right to have that.
Yes, they gon' be out of fucking children of the art of a lion, I know. People that move with Satan, righteous struggle, they come to them.
Ready? Yeah. What's going on? Shalom, Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Yahweh Shema, the by Shem Yahweh Shah. You're now tuned in live with the Israelite student Universal Practical Knowledge, but let the Hebrew speak, man. Listen, I'm your host, Captain Khan. I'm around. You understand? I'm in the studio with Officer Marah and Trooper Barzal. We get it on today. You understand? You know how we start off every show. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Go ahead and read that, Marah.
God, gather yourselves together.
Go ahead.
Gather together, O nation not desire.
It say, gather together, O nation not desire. Listen, man, the 50th annual Passover, April 20th, Woodhaven Banquet Hall, Jamaica, Queens, New York. You're going to see the people and the children of the Lord gather themselves together, man, through the Spirit of the Lord. You understand? Shout out to Commander GEN.YAHANNA. He did it once again. $200 per family donation to come to the Lord's Passover, the only authorized Passover on the earth. You understand? Come get down with it. Listen, man, we're on another level. We're on another level. You understand? We can't be touched. You understand? The Lord say, gather yourselves together. There's a lot of things going on in the media right now. You understand? We're going to have to come together as a people and join together to defeat all the trials that the white man is going to put in front of us, man. All the type of oppression, you understand? All the wickedness that the white man put in front of us, you ain't going to be able to defeat it without your brothers. You understand? All the warfare of this earth, the spiritual warfare of this earth, you're not going to be able to defeat it without your people. You understand? Go to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4.
Book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body.
There is what?
There is one body.
Say it again.
There is one body.
There is one body. Go ahead.
And one spirit.
There's one body and one spirit. You know the Israelite school of UPK is the only school that the Lord dealing with under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Only one body. Anything else is just a toy. You understand? Right. Anything else is hypocrisy. It's the Christian church. Read on.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, man. Listen, tell you something, man. This truth is the only hope you have of surviving this hell you call America. And we're going to show you. We're going to show you. We're going to go into some clips today how these black women are destroying these young black sisters. You understand? Because they out here trying to find a man. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to go into some clips today how they being destroyed because, you understand, they out here looking for a man, trying to find a man, and at that, they putting their daughters at risk. They putting their children at risk. You understand? Read on.
God. One Lord, one faith, one baptism.
One Lord, one faith, one baptism. Listen, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is the only home of the truth. Period. You see everything right now, everything going on right now, you understand, with these fools and these so-called purple cat, you understand what I'm saying? Letting their sisters die horrible deaths and show up missing. You understand? The Lord is not with these other schools. It's not with these other groups. The Lord is with the Israelite School of UPK. And we stand on it. Hold on one second. Hold on the video 1 second. Hold up. You understand? We're going to get a few. You understand? We want to find this one clip. We got one queued up for you. This one we've been looking for all night. You understand? We'll hold your questions till next week. All right. Any more in that scripture?
And Father of all.
And Father of all. Listen. We only serve the Most High Christ, you understand, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. That's it. Ain't no different philosophies, ain't no different ideologies in the UPK, and that's why we so solid. That's why we so solid and we can't be touched. Because the Lord is dealing with us, man. The Lord is dealing with Commander GEN.YAHANNA in this place. And you should be able to look and see the truth. You're not in the Israelite School of UPK. You are not in the truth at all. You are not in the truth. You live in a lie. And what we about to go into today is how these black women, you understand, are destroying the black family. And the way they do this is because they seeking a man, but they're not seeking the man of the Lord. They're not seeking a man that's going to arrange that house and put that house in order. Like Commander GEN.YAHANNA has raised up sons to be men, to put the black woman's family in order. You got men in this school, you understand, who take wives who already come from broken homes and things like that and fix them homes and put them homes in order, put them children in order. You can watch one video right here that had me shaking my head like, damn. And you get it up close and personal how the black woman feel and how selfish she is about her happiness and her contentment and being content in her life of where she at over her children. You understand? Before we get there, I want to try to find it one more time out. Bear with me. Anybody see that video on Facebook of the girl? She on Instagram, I believe, and her mother and her arguing about how, you understand, she keep bringing different men in the house and things like that and blaming her for it since she was 7. Somebody send me the link. Been looking for it all day long. You understand? Go ahead and play this one, bro. Go ahead.
Mom, what? I have talked to you. Talking about you came in my room again. What? He came in my room.
If we go with this chick, well, I mean, okay, you came in your room, then what? Then what?
He touched me.
Touch you how? How the fuck did he touch you now, Chief? Like, I'm really, for real, at this point, you really starting to get on my motherfucking nerves. Like, he is a good man. Here you go with the same bullshit. I thought we had this fucking conversation already.
Stop right quick.
I don't even want to fucking do this shit no more. So what else, what did you want to tell her?
See, now, the girl coming to her mother, and you hear her walking down the steps, she's like, listen, I ain't going for this no more. I don't want, this can't happen no more. Go to her mother and tell this black woman that whatever new man she done brought in the house is touching her, is coming in her room at nighttime and is touching her. You understand? Inappropriately. And as soon as she starts saying it, the black woman get defensive. The mother get defensive. This is why molestation and sexual abuse and rape amongst the black family and our sisters grow up with it, is because when they try to bring it out and go seek help for it, this is what happened. They get rejected. You understand? Thousands and thousands of black families and black women have suffered this. All right? Go ahead, Mubarak. Keep playing. What happened to the sound, huh? Sound horrible. Give me the scripture where it said they draw out the breast. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. You understand? And then we'll play the video once it clear up, all right? Give me that scripture.
I'm gonna keep going. Yeah.
There you go. You got the scripture?
I'm getting it right now, sir.
No sweat.
In the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel.
He said even the sea monsters draw out the breast. What that mean? Like the whales and the things in the ocean. the beasts in the ocean, and say they draw out the breast and give suck to their little ones, meaning they nurture them, they comfort them. Read it from that part.
They give suck to their little ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel.
What did the Lord say?
The daughter of my people is become cruel.
Said the daughter of my people has become cruel. Why? Go ahead.
Like ostriches in the wilderness.
Like ostriches in the wilderness. Why? Because ostriches in the wilderness abandon their young as soon as they have it. Just like this black woman is abandoning her daughter right now, saying that, you know, he a good man and you need to stop this and this and that. It's horrible. Instead of her listening to the girl and saying, you know, what's happening to me is wrong. He coming in my room, touching me. You understand? Instead of her defending her daughter, you understand? She rejected her. She abandoned her like the ostrich in the wilderness. What did the Lord say? The Lord said, the daughter of my people become what?
The daughter of my people is become cruel.
They become cruel. It's cruel what this woman is doing. You understand? It's cruel. Go ahead and play the video a little bit.
Nervous, like, he is a good man. Here you go with this same bullshit. I thought we had this fucking conversation already. I don't even want to fucking do this shit no more. So what else? What did you want to tell him? Tell him. He touched you. What did you do? What did you do for him to touch you?
I didn't do anything. I was asleep. It was after y'all came back from the club.
You know what? Your dumb ass, every time I look up, you got so last night, me and him came from the club. He came in your room last night. What did you do? What the fuck did you do?
I was asleep.
Okay, and then he did what? What the fuck did he do? What did he do with you?
He touched me.
Touched you where?
Touched me in the wrong places.
I'm sick of this bullshit. For real. This is a good mother. You man, you running around all day. You like booty shorts. What the fuck was you doing when he came over here?
Well, why are you mad at me? It's your boyfriend.
You're my motherfucking daughter. You trying to take my motherfucking man. That's
Stop.
I'm not trying to take that.
Stop, Rock. You hear what this woman said? Like, she feel like the girl is trying to take a man. Why? Because the reasonable and what a real mother who loved their daughter would do is to go confront this brother and potentially put him out because he is endangering her daughter. Because she is endangering her daughter. You understand? That's why the Lord said the daughter of my people have become cruel. She said, you trying to take my man. Like, what the hell do they got to do with anything? The girl asked her, why you being mad at me? What you mad at me about? You understand what I'm saying? This is your boyfriend. This is the man you brought in the house. You understand? Where's this girl's father? Like, where's her father at? Like, she should have went to her father. Because you see, you can't go to this black woman about it. And this ain't all black women, but this has happened to a lot of our sisters in their household where they are undergoing some type of abuse by some boyfriend her mother bring into the house. And when she goes to the mother or go to the grandmother or go to the family try to cover it up. You understand? This got to stop. This got to stop in the black community. This got to be addressed. Go ahead, keep playing it, Barack.
Why do you wear little ass shorts when you here? You want them? Okay, I fucking want them. For you. Yeah.
If I could, sir, I add real quick.
Go ahead, boy.
Okay, this what I don't even get. She just told the mom. The mom just told her, you run around in little ass shorts. The sister said, but you bought them.
Right.
You bought me the little shorts. To wear. I wear them. And the mom tried to charge her. But she got cut. The sister was like, you bought me the goddamn little shorts. And how the hell how does a rape equal to the man, to the daughter trying to take her man? I don't even
this is why, because she knows inside she should put the brother out. But to put the brother out, what does that mean for her? She gonna be lonely.
Right.
You understand? This woman in her, she don't want to be lonely. She willing to risk her daughter's safety. You understand? And her daughter's youth and her integrity because she don't want to be alone. You understand? But she know it's wrong, and she probably know he's doing that. And look what she got on. She talking about you wearing tight shorts. Look what she got on. You understand? And listen, in the Israelite school of UPK, man, the men in here are taught to raise our daughters to be modest. You understand? That brother who came in there, he should be telling that girl to cover yourself up.
God.
The brother who she accused of touching her in the middle of the night, he should be telling that girl, hey, go cover yourself up. And go checking her brother, like, why you buying her these little ass shorts? But see, this brother here is a brother in the world. These are brothers you find in the Christian church and at them clubs. You sisters better be careful, man. You sisters better be careful going out here trying to find you a man in the world, because you see what's going on. You understand? Keep going, bro.
When my man come up in this motherfucker, you ain't supposed to have it.
So you gonna believe you have a side in my mind?
It ain't got shit to do with style. This is a good motherfucking man. He paid his
Well, I'm
bills.
gonna be here, so I'm gonna just call police.
Oh, bitch, call the police. You can get the fuck out. You wear them little ass shorts when you here.
You
Hey,
wanna?
she said you can call the police, you gonna get out.
For you.
Cool,
When
man.
my man come up in this motherfucker, you ain't supposed to have it.
So you gonna believe you have a side in my mind?
It ain't got shit to do with size. This is a good motherfucking man. He paid his
Well, I'm
bills.
gonna be here, so I'm gonna just call police.
Oh, bitch, call it. You can find.
That's where it's about to go. It's another one out. I've been trying to find out that's more heavy than this one, but you understand? She said you could call the police. You got to get out of here. Give me Deuteronomy 28:56, Roy. That's why the Lord said the daughters of my people have become cruel. Like, we got to fix these black women. That's a part of coming together. We got to fix these black women, man, and teach them how to have some goddamn integrity and to love their children. America will put you under so much oppression and so much derision that you will be cruel to your own children. This ain't the only video that's out here. This ain't the only black girl who mother chose a man over the welfare and the care of her daughter. You understand? And her son. Now, this is dealing with a girl. You understand? In some households, a lot of these homosexual men out here running around is because their mother brought some man in the crib and he got some nasty lust and molesting the son and molesting the little boy. That's what goes on. That's what need to be brought out. We speaking about Donald Trump and how crazy he is and Gucci and all of that. Let's talk about the crimes and the horrible things that go on in the black family that need to be fixed. You got that scripture? Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you.
It said the tender and delicate woman among you. Go ahead.
Come to God. Which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
Listen, the black woman used to be so tender and delicate that she wouldn't set her bare foot on the ground. For tenderness and for delicateness, she would not set her bare foot on the ground. Her feet were soft. It was feminine. The black woman would embrace her femininity. Now what you got now, black women want to be rough and tough and fight in the street and have a bunch of pride and boast up against a man and say, you going to do this and I'm running this. That's not your role. And the black woman, it'll be beneficial for you to understand this. You will have more power embracing your femininity rather than raising your goddamn voice like me. You will have more power. That's how you really subdue a man. Listen, boss, if you're a black woman and you want to get your man to do what you want, you understand what I'm saying? You don't say, hey, listen, you want to go out and get out of here, I'm going to put your stuff on such and such and such. You say, hey, listen, you go cook him a plate, put on something nice, smell good, you understand? Make yourself nice and soft, you understand? And go to him like Esther went to the king. Right. You understand? Put on all your baddest apparel and all your good jewelry and look bad. Put your makeup on for him, and then he might do what you want. He might, well, you know what, man, I was wrong. You understand? I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. You understand? Let me stop. But you boasting at him and give him more hell, then he got to leave and go deal with the white man and his hell and the police and their hell. You're just making a hole for yourself. The Lord said the black people used to be so tender and delicate, they would have set the sole of their feet on the ground. Go ahead.
God, and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
That's one part of it. It said her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. Once again, where was this girl's father at? Where is her father? Where is her birth father? Where is he? At no point in the video did I hear her say, I'm going to call dad. I'm going to call my dad.
Right.
She might not know who her dad is. He might not be in the picture. Who knows? You understand? But I would like to ask this black woman, we see and go deep into the story, where is her true father at? Maybe if they fought to keep that family together, like the brothers and sisters in the Israelite school, the UPK, are taught to fight for their marriage, man. Like marriage, I'm saying in America, like it's just supposed to be pure happiness, and if you aren't happy, then you should leave. You understand? When that's garbage. When you marry under the Most High Christ, there ain't no separation. There ain't no division. There ain't no giving up. This black woman must have gave up on her father. Now she desperate. You hear the desperation in the voice. Play the video again, Barack.
Oh my God.
So you can hear the desperation in this black woman's voice because she lonely and she don't want to go back to having a cold side on her bed. About to find that video. I think it's on World Star. I know it's on World Star. Well, hold on. Was she mumbling? Started over? You can hear what she mumbling, what she saying. Started over? She had to build herself up to go down there. Why? Because she know her mother is a goddamn dragon. She a goddamn dragon downstairs in that kitchen, huh? She already know that. So she built her some courage in herself to say, listen, I got to tell somebody. And shit, and I commend this sister for doing that. Go ahead, Mariah. She building herself up.
Mom, what? I'm talking about you came in my room again. What? You came in my room. If we go with this cheat,
she automatically got upset. You see how she ain't even say, hold on. She automatically got upset. Automatically went and, man, here we go with this again. Why? Because she done told her before. And she's so in denial. And the fear of her being alone is making her hate her own daughter. Do you understand that? Keep reading on that scripture real quick, Mariah. We was at, about all you had it, Salaki.
God. And toward her son, and toward her daughter. Verse 57.
She said, her eye shall be evil toward her son and her daughter. Like this woman got an evil eye towards her daughter. That's why she's going to say, you trying to take my man. Like that's an evil eye. Like she looking at her evil for her saying, he coming in my room touching me, man. This is going on. And you know where it's going on also? In your Christian churches. A lot of this going on in your Christian churches where the pastor or the deacons or some, usher or something is touching these little girls and they go to tell and they like, listen, the pastor is a good pastor. He a good pastor. He teach at the church. Ain't nobody perfect. He a good pastor. You ain't going to talk bad about pastor like that. You understand? Keep going. Keep reading.
God. Verse 57. And toward her young man.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
And for her babies. Babies come out from between your feet. Them are her young ones that come between her feet. Those are her young ones. Go ahead.
And toward her children, which she shall bear.
And all the children she shall bear that she gonna carry. Go ahead.
For she shall eat them for one of all things.
She gonna eat them for one of all things. What does this eat mean? It mean kill. This is specifically talking about the abortion. How black and Hispanic women murder their children. But how else does she eat them in one of all things? She want a man. She want a man, so she willing to destroy her daughter. You understand? Willing to destroy her daughter and let their brother come in there and molest her. You understand? For the one of having a man, for not having an empty bed. You understand? Like this is what's going on in the black community that the Israelite school, the UPK, aims to fix. Right. It's gonna get addressed. Because normally the black family, you sweep it under the rug. It's shameful, it's embarrassing. You don't want nobody to know that your daughter being molested instead of standing up and defending your daughter and checking that Negro and saying, listen, man, you coming in my daughter's room after we come home from the club? And listen, that show you right there that the brother may have been drunk. You know what I'm saying? The brother might have been drunk, and Lord be with the brother. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell that this sister is at her wits' end, this young sister, and she got to come tell her mother she recorded because don't nobody believe her. That's why I want to find that other video. We got to get it, dog. It got to be a world star somewhere. You understand? The other one is more raw than this one. But she just cold straight checked the mother like, listen, you keep bringing different men in here and you blaming me for it. You understand? Like that's why the Lord said that the authority of the woman is the man. You need a man of the Lord in that house. So he can tell you to shut your mouth and put you in order and teach you not to hate your own daughter. Teach you not to despise your own daughter and despise the children that come from between your legs so that you can have happiness. She said he a good man. He paid the bills. He paid the bills. But he also molested your daughter. So you telling me that the light bill is worth your daughter getting molested? Christian church has done this to these sisters, man. Go ahead.
I pulled this scripture. Let me know. Let's know if I can use this for the same situation.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
We had Ecclesiastes chapter 26, verse 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
That's right.
I can use that. Like Flossie was saying, like, you trying to take my man. Like, that's sorrow and grief of heart because it seems like man, when you're jealous over your daughter, she's trying to tell you that the man is touching her.
Right.
And she's full of sorrow and grief of heart. She's trying to tell her mother what the hell is going on.
Man, listen, you for sure can use it and break it down that way because that's why, like, she feel like she competing. She like, well, what did you do? You wearing them little shorts, you know what I'm saying, this and that. Like, she young, in the house, feel threatened, like you trying to take my man from me. The same thing for that movie Precious. You know what I'm saying? The movie that Monique played in with the girl Precious. Like, you trying to take my man, she feel threatened because she young, the mother ain't young no more. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't as all vibrant, her skin getting a little loose. You understand? She ain't as tight as she used to be. So she feel threatened by the girl. But still, it's your daughter here. You understand? That's a good scripture. I will use it too. You understand? Keep reading.
Under God, secretly, and the siege and straightness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
Listen. The enemy that distressed this woman is the white man. You understand? This is partially why you do it, because she in distress. Like a black woman, any black woman know, as proud as they are, you understand? As proud as the black woman try to show herself to be, you understand? She knows she need a man in the back of her mind. She knows. She cannot be alone. Now, any black woman you know, you understand, knows that she cannot be alone and that she naturally wants to be with a man. She don't want to be alone. You understand? But because we in hell in America, the way that you get one, you may even destroy your own daughter. Because you don't have no understanding. It said the distress. Read that part again.
God, For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly, and the siege and straitness, wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
Siege is straightness. I think the brother found it. Hold up. There we go. My man, recall. That's what I'm talking about. Morale, load this up. Salaki. Load this up, Morale. The water recall. I appreciate you, brother. Here, load that up. Man. That's what I want. We've been looking for it all goddamn night.
God.
Go ahead and load it up on yours. Go ahead and keep reading, Bazaar. Rakah, the water, warrior. I appreciate you. We gonna drink good at the Passover. I can't wait to see. All right. Remind me now about this day. All right, Rakah, remind me. Come up to me and say, Rakah, you remember what I was like, you goddamn right about that. We gonna pour up. You got it? The water. Go ahead and keep reading, Bazaar.
Verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all
so
the work.
Just go back into the siege part. Where it says siege. Siege means you under attack. Like you hear the woman start talking about, I got bills and this and that. That's the siege the white man put you under. The stress of bills and the worry how you gonna pay your rent, and this woman is lonely. And once again, she under attack. Now, I said peradventure to this story, where's the father? The father could have got arrested. He could be doing jail time. She might not have left the brother. He could be doing the rest of his time in jail. He could have got killed in the streets. We under attack, man. Who knows what this poor child's father is? A real father is, and then left her to the whim of a goddamn child molester that come home from drunk from the club and want to come to your. Hold up, stop it real quick. Stop it real quick. Why? Now you see, this is a real heated argument, but towards the end is really what I want. You understand? To where the suffering of this girl really come out, and to show you, and we're gonna show you a few key things. All right. But right, you had another scripture out? You had one to pull?
That was it, sir.
All right, no sweat. All right. All right, let's go into this video here.
Oh God, when we start from the beginning or just right towards the end?
You probably thought started at the beginning, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to hear at the beginning. It's gonna be hard to hear at the beginning because they doing so much argument. But it's a few things you can't hone in on. Go ahead.
Don't slander yourself. Only because your insecure ass got the nigga cheating.
You got the camera on it?
I don't want shit to do with a nigga you fuck with. Or you else. Your pussy mouth or anybody else. Man, oh, bitch, I am your dog. You slow, insecure, dumb, retarded ass bitch. You slow, ho. You slow. Bitch, you slow. You slow. Bitch, you slow. Bitch, you slow. Bitch, you slow. Bitch, you slow. Oh, you insecure, you slow. You a fat ass. You are your fat ass. That's all your friends. All your friends. You all your friends. Fuck my nigga dick. Ain't shit. I ain't what I'm saying. You said. You said. No, I said it. Hold on, close the door. No, so who? I ain't somebody that ever did something towards you. None.
Now stop for a second. Stop for a second. Listen, there is like 2 children in there. Who is the mother? Where is the mother? I don't even see the mother. This supposed to be the mother right here. You understand? But there is like 2 kids in there arguing. Give me the scripture where it said the bind the strong man to destroy a man's house. You got to first bind the strong man. Give me that. Because one thing you don't see is the absence of the black man. That's how important a black man in your house is. Because without him, is you going to have this here. You need a black man with a deeper voice than both of them to say, both of y'all shut up and go sit down. These is the men Commander GEN.YAHANNA is raised in the Israelite school of ISUPK, believe it or not. To tell both of you, just shut your mouth and be quiet. And go sit down. Like they both acting like children, so you just got to discipline the both of them. They desolate of guidance, both of them. You understand? This is what's going on. We got the first video where the woman is just, she like, listen, you trying to take my man, you out here walking around these little, she blame the girl. That's why a lot of these sisters grow up and start to charge themselves for the pain that they have felt, man. A lot of these women out here, these strippers you see in the club, these women you see twerking on Instagram, they call them Tatianas and all that. A lot of those little Tatianas that you glorifying in your music and you seeing all over the internet come from homes like this. Come from homes like this when they was charged, when they wanted some justice for the pain and suffering that they felt in the security of their own home. You got to think like this, like, in your house, you're supposed to be safe. You understand? You're supposed to be safe in your home, man. But the person that's supposed to keep you safe in your home, let a stranger in to do you harm. Let somebody come in your home that is aimed to harm you, man. And this is another scripture too. You get this one, Marah. I believe it's in, I want to say either Deuteronomy chapter 18. Yeah, I believe it's Deuteronomy chapter 18, where it says that that a man shall not deal with the mother nor the daughter. Give me that scripture. Give me that scripture. You understand? That goes to our first video that I wanted to pull. You understand? Like, listen, you supposed to, like, that's what they do in Egypt. That's what the heathens do. You ain't supposed to be dealing with a woman and then go try to deal with her daughter. You understand? That is wickedness and fornication, man. That is lasciviousness. You're not supposed to do that, man. To be dealing with another woman and dealing with the woman, and then you go and try to deal with her daughter. Like, that's beneath a man in Israel. You understand? That's what you learned in Egypt. You are that, and that goes to show you, all you conscious community, silly, stupid Egyptologists, you understand? You are putting your children in a philosophy where they are aimed to be molested by another man. And we heard the stories, believe me. We hear the stories about how them mascara wearing, bald head, rat tail wearing Egyptologists go in there and try to deal with your daughters while you sleep. That comes from Egypt, man. Mariah, you got it? Barzal, go ahead and read real quick.
God, this is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 27.
Go ahead.
No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man.
These are our goods. The black woman is our goods, huh? You understand? And the white man has bound us up, put us in jail, murdered us in the street, addicted us to drugs. You understand? Pushing homosexuality. This is what happened when a black man turns into a homosexual right here. You see what's going on between this daughter who is talking to her mother with no honor and no respect, and most likely because this woman has shamed herself in front of this girl so many times and lost the respect of her daughter. You understand? It's because there is no strong man in this house. There ain't no strong man to put them in order, to put them in check. The black woman is our goods. She belongs to us. What did the Lord say? The Lord said, when you beget it for women, you beget it for possession. The black woman is ours. The Hispanic woman is ours. And we've turned our back on her and gave her to the white man, and this is the result. We done let the white man raise our women up in our families and teach them how family structure is supposed to be run. And this is what happened. The daughter get molested by a stranger, and then she get blamed for losing the man. The daughter get blamed for losing the man. That's the video here. Read that part again.
Come to God. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods.
Spoiled our goods. Like, these two women are spoiled. Do you know how hard it's going to be to try to fix these two black women here? I can see it now, Mariah. They coming to the school like, we're going to have to put their ass out. I'm going to have to be like, Barzal, get up out of here. Because she unruly. She ain't going to know how to carry herself. And the demons that's inside of them are going to be running wild when we start dropping the truth for them. You understand? Or They need to hear the word of the Lord. And then that little girl be like, y'all right. My mother did do that to me. And then you know what we're going to do? And thank the Lord for Commander GEN.YAHANNA, because you know what we're going to do when we say we truly going to fix the black household. We're not going to turn this girl and say your mother is an evil, wicked monster, bitch, and she was wrong for that. We're going to teach the girl to forgive her mother. We're going to teach the daughter to forgive her mother, because we are under siege by our enemies, who is the white man in America. Go ahead and play the video, Barack. Come on. No swear. It froze. Any more in that scripture Bazaar read?
Flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself.
You can skip up a little bit too, because they argue a lot. You understand? Skip up a little bit. There's a lot of going back and forth. Go ahead right there. Right there.
You still on me? You know more about my than me. Shit. Like I said, every hoe is up every they see me. Then how they dictate so. When we found your name, when we found your name, you said, now you
now stop. Stop. Now, why would a mother talk to her daughter like that? I know why. I know why. Let me see if anybody else know why. Why would this woman, being someone's mother, talk to their daughter like that? I'll give you a second. I know why. Let me see if you brothers know why. Anybody in the class, anybody type in, somebody tell me, why is this woman here talking to her daughter like that? This woman here being her mother. Why is she talking to her like that? Somebody tell me. She said, you want me to find you another rod to suck hole? To her daughter. That is rough, huh? It is rough coming up like that out. And that's why, another thing, you should not go and get a filthy white girl. You, man, like, listen, you black men and Hispanic men and Native American Indian men, don't turn your back on this girl here and go get a white girl because she easier to deal with. You see what the black woman go through when she young. You got to fix her and heal her, man. You got to deal with that mouth and deal with that pride, man. If it's not every other day, you got to do it. It's your family right here, man. You got to deal with that, man. Don't just run off and be weak and go get you some white girl because her mother never said, you want me to find you another rod or something, and this and that. Like, our sisters coming up in hell, who not going to care for them if it ain't for the black man or the Hispanic man or Native American Indian man? We have to take responsibility for our goods, man. These sisters are ours, man. We got to take responsibility for this and fix these households. And once again, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA in the Israelite school of UPK, the only home of the truth, we going to do it. We going to do it. Read on, Bazaar. Let me see what you got.
Except he will first bind the strong man.
Listen, the white man done bound us up. He done bound us up, put us in chains. You understand? Bound our mind. You understand? So we forget about these black women. Read on.
And then he will spoil his house.
It just spoiled our house. Robbed us, man. Like these women right here are producing the next generation of priests and prophets, man. That's how you got to look at it. We've been taught to think otherwise because we listen to the white man and his doctrine so much. But these black women bring forth the prophets and the priests of the Lord. If we don't step up and fix these households, the next generation, now we understand why the young men are dying like they are. Because the young sisters who are raising these children come from homes like this. And black man, it's your responsibility to fix it. Every man in the Israelite school of UPK, once you got that oil poured on your head, you said, I'm going to take the responsibility to fix these households, man. That's our job, man. Because these women are bringing forth the next children of Israel, man. The next princes of the power. The prophets, man. Go ahead and play the video.
All right, so I got some of the answers from some of the students.
Okay, go ahead.
We got she's envious and broken. On YouTube, we got maybe she see herself and her daughter. We got the Christian church. We got self-hate. We got jealousy, envy. She hate herself. That's it, sir.
I'll give you one better. Because her mother talked to her like that. That's why. All those is right. But the main reason is because this woman was the little girl at some point. Her mother spoke to her like that. It ain't hard to figure out. The way she blamed that little girl and charged that little girl is because her mother charged her the same way. That's why you got to teach the daughter to forgive her. Because she would do the same thing, if not more. You understand that? Usually things like this go from generation to generation. It's like slavery. Things that happened to us in slavery and the pain and suffering that we endured, the effects of it go from generation to generation to generation. Let me tell you something. As in pain as this girl is, who's cussing out her mother like that, there is a great potential that she will do that to her daughter too. And she don't even know it. Because America destroys your soul. It destroys your soul. And it teaches you to hate one another, man. You understand? Go ahead and play the video, Mariah. You got it on the video? No, I'm talking about the camera. This is what I want right here. Stop.
Yeah, you want to know why?
She said, this is why my mentality is so effed up. She straight up tell you. You understand? She straight up tell you, like, this is why my mind is so messed up. Because this is who I was raised by right here. Like in America, and this is another way we under attack, because what America say, see, the black man, he lead the children and things like that. Listen, he do. But we leave our children in the hands of these black women now who are monsters to their children. And straight up tell you, like, listen, she ain't say nothing about her father. She said, my mentality is messed up. It's because it is. You understand? That girl would have been in better hands if she was with her father. Even if the father was a drunk, maybe. You understand? He would still have some love for his daughter. But once again, like that scripture you pulled, Marah, about the jealousy of two women, you understand? It'll make your mind do, ridiculous things. You start to have a jealousy about your daughter, like she becoming cute and getting older, and you know what I'm saying? Read that scripture again too, because that's prominent in this video as well. You understand? The things she said, you taking my man, you and your friends and this and that. She knows she ain't as vibrant as she used to be. All these women do. You understand? But maybe you should have stayed with the man you had the child with. Maybe you should have fought for that man instead of going and discarding him and going to try to find you another man. You understand? Read that scripture again when you got it, huh?
In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 26, verse 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
It said a grief of heart and sorrow. Both them women. In the first video, the mother that was sweeping in the kitchen, and this sister right here, they in grief. And they in sorrow, and that's why they turn on them girls like that, because they like, man, listen, you making me turn against something that I ain't going back to being alone. You understand? I ain't going back to being alone. I don't want to be alone. And choose the brother who was harming your daughter over your own seed. Like that is so selfish, and that's what America teach you to be. America teach you to be selfish and only seek your own happiness over everybody else. Like if you ain't happy, just forget everybody else. Like ain't none of us not happy. Like we all, you know, just supposed to be happy. And man, this is our slavery, man. That's why the Lord said, this ain't your rest. We ain't here to be happy. We trying to get the hell up out of here. America say you that goddamn dream. Like, you're supposed to be happy, this and that. So much so that you will forsake your own child for it. They in grief and they in sorrow. Go ahead, Marah.
A yoke. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
Now that's going into the marriage. You understand? It said an evil wife is like a brother got a yoke, got a chain on a woman, and you know what I'm saying? She wild. And it's like you holding a scorpion. You holding a scorpion, like a scorpion can sting. That's a man who got a wicked woman on. Like you dealing with something that got the potential of killing you, poisoning you. You understand? That's these sisters right here. That's these sisters right here. Go ahead, keep playing them, Marah.
Oh God.
And then Bazal, find me the scripture where it said that the older women are supposed to teach the younger. You know what I'm talking about, Marah, right? Find me that. Go ahead and play the video.
No, yes, the world needs to wake up. These black mothers out here raising with these pathetic ass mindsets. These damn black women out here fucking harming us. These black women out here fucking look at this mindset. I'm raising my bitch with this type of mindset. And y'all wonder why these females.
It's a man sitting right there on the couch.
Y'all wonder why anybody that's born between the ages of 1996 to the 2000s. Y'all wonder why these little girls like this. Y'all wonder why these females like this. Y'all wonder I'm 21 years old. I'm 21 years old.
Stop. Like you could tell, like no one would have listened to her. You know what I'm saying? That's why she out there like that. Because ain't nobody been listening to her. She got to tell somebody. That's why the Lord say confession good for the soul. She got to get that off her chest. She's like, I've been living with this since I was 7. You know, if you heard it, she said she been blaming me for the men she been with since I was 7 years old. She supposed to be playing with Barbie dolls and, you know, being a child. She getting blamed for full-out adult relationships. Why is she saying that? Because some brothers get with these women just for sexual reasons. And they don't really go out, you understand, to take the woman and her children as a responsibility. But man, oh man, in the Israelite school of U.P.K, like I said, Commander GEN.YAHANNA is raising another breed of brothers. Another breed of brothers. So when sisters come in here, they might got children. Now the brother who take them, he take on the whole burden. And take it with honor, man. You understand? Because we understand what's going on out here. We know what's going on out here. We see what's going on. This black girl right here, I said, man, listen, she started to explode, Marah. Did you see that?
Oh my God.
She started to explode. She said, you see why these kids, because she said the world need to wake up. Because the world is asking what? Why are these young daughters doing this, twerking and being so provocative at such a young age? Why are these young men out here murdering each other and toting guns and getting incarcerated for such horrible crimes at a young age? And she let you know. It's because we was raised by mothers like this. And Lord be with these mothers. You understand? But what you need is a black man in that house. A black man that fear the Most High. You understand? To raise you up right. To raise you up right and what? Teach you how to love your children. I mean, goddamn. Give her a hug. Get a girl a goddamn hug. If you told her you love her, tell her. You got to say, you got to teach these sisters, man. You understand? They are possession. They are goods. And the white man has spoiled them. Y'all got that scripture? No sweat. Play the rest of the video. There she goes. See, she said since I was 7 years old. Look, and she's still in the back. Like that woman, that mother too, she seemed like a drunker. Like she get drunk. Like she be drinking them beers. She be drinking them good old Ice House, good old English beer. Like she drink a good Budweiser. That's what that mother seen. Salami, I'm just telling you the honest truth. You understand? She might have been drunk in the video. You understand? She said since she was 7 years old, she was playing. And listen, like I said, it was a man sitting on the couch. Did y'all see that? Y'all ain't see the brother sitting on the couch? Rewind that a little bit. When she walked down to the living room. He right there. Lord knows what he doing. Let me see. See? You see him? You see him? Run back a little bit more. Boom. There you go. There you go right there. Who is this guy here? Why is he here? Maybe, what is he doing? When is he going to step in and say, hey, man, y'all wrong, man. Hey, cut that phone off, man. Cut that phone off. Don't do that like that, man. Don't talk to your mother like that. Hey, y'all stop it in here, man. Shut up in here, man. Like that. When is he going to do that? That black man to be made weak because of America. He probably see this all the time. He's numb to it. He like, man, here they go again. You understand? That is not your role as a black man. If you're a black or Hispanic man or Native American Indian man, your blood dictates that you are responsible for the rest of your nation. Right. Point blank, period. You understand? This household right here is out of order. And he don't even give a damn. He like, man, I wish these people would just, I can't wait to get up out of here. We don't know who he is, of course, or, you know, what is his role in it, but he's sitting there like he don't even see it, which means it happen all the time. It ain't nothing new. He numb to it, but he don't even understand how broken this sister is. So much so she can't tell her mother, of course, because her mother is full of Asmodeus. Asmodeus has the complete control of that house, and Asmodeus is laying in that bed like, yep, you know me, I'm in here doing my goddamn job. Asmodeus, Salaki, he up in that place doing his business. So she can't go to the mother no more. The mother is gone. So who she turned to? She turned to somebody, social media, for somebody to say something. And we gonna speak out about it, man. Leaving these young sisters at the whim and then go get a man who gonna abuse them and do the same thing that they seen their mother go through. It ain't hard to know. That demon that's on her mother is completely on this little girl right here. And she don't even know it. In the way that she argued with her mother, you see she don't have respect. She's not saying, she ain't like the first girl. Remember the first girl was like, Mom, I need to talk to you about something. She came a little more humble. You understand? So the demon ain't really yoked her by the neck yet. You understand? But this girl right here, I mean, she fully taken by the same one. In the way that they argue and you can hear it. She ain't still like, Mom, please, you know what I'm saying? I just want to talk to you. She ain't doing that. She like, you B and you B, you side B, this and that. That's what it's going to go to. And when that girl have a daughter, Lord be with her. I hope she find it wherever they at. I hope they find a school in the Israelite school UPK quick. Because if that girl has a daughter, she going to go through the same thing. Right. She going to go through the same thing, and it's going to go on and on and on and on. If a black man does not step up and say, shut your damn mouth. Love one another, man. Y'all got them scriptures? Go ahead, Bazo. What you got?
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Go ahead.
The aged woman
the
likewise.
What? The what?
The aged women likewise.
The aged woman. Go ahead.
Come to God. That they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
They said, the Lord said that the aged woman, the older woman, need to have a behavior that becometh holiness. What does that mean? That they going and need to be in the church clapping and dancing with them big old hats? No. You understand? Meaning this, they need to take on the true spirit of a black and Hispanic woman like the Lord said for to do. What did Sarah do to Abraham? She called him Lord. She called Abraham Lord. She had respect, you understand, for a black man, for her husband. That's holiness for a woman, calling him Lord. Yes, my Lord. No, my Lord. Not running the damn mouth, not being clamorous. You understand? Taking on it, but becoming holiness is not a woman who, you know, trying to go out there and prophesy and, you know, drop the truth on somebody. A woman that declares holiness, you understand, that's an aged woman, is a woman who takes on the true feminine spirit that's in that Bible, like Esther. What Esther did was holy. What Judith did was holy. In the book, in the Apocrypha, what Judith did was holy. You understand? How she went to the heads of Israel and said, listen, I can do this thing, or we gonna do this. You understand? And did it humbly. Like I said, Sarah, who else? Give me some more. There's so many of them. Ruth, go ahead. Ruth.
Esther.
Come on, man.
The sister that was serving for Christ.
The sister that wiped Christ's feet with her hair, that dictates holiness according to the Lord. Not you running your goddamn mouth in that church. That ain't holy. The Lord show you what true holy women are, man. Read on.
God. Not false accusers.
False accusers. What are these sisters doing? They falsely accusing their daughters of sleeping with their men. Falsely accusing them, saying, listen, you slept with my man. You were here sucking his rod. What did you do? You out here walking with them shorts on. What did you do? Ain't even blaming the brother that he may be touching. I ain't even saying that the brother doing it. But sometimes these girls lie. Don't get me wrong. That happens too. That sure happens too. But for the sake of what we watching in the topic today, she ain't even questioning the goddamn man. Like, you know, did you go in there after we got from the club? Like, what's up with that? I don't know. We might gotta, you know, you pay these bills and all. You're a good man, but you got to go. That would be holy, right there. That would be holy. And I guarantee you, they go to church. The first video, I guarantee you, they go to church. You understand? I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You understand? Read on.
God. Not giving too much wine.
Not giving too much wine. What I say? The other one in this video right here, she seemed like she is a drunkard. Like she drinks. Like that whole argument right there was like some type of drunk argument right there. Go ahead.
God. Teachers of good things.
Teachers of what?
Of good things.
Teachers of good things. That's what the women coming up are supposed to do. That's the women you see in the Israelite school of UPK. Give them a hand. Because once again, the man of GEN.YAHANNA raising sons and daughters. I see all the bomb food on the goddamn internet that sisters be making out. Make me hungry. So much to the point where you got to tell the sisters, stop bringing me food. Every time I come in here, you bring me full plates of food. I'm getting sick of it. You gonna have to stop. I said I wanted to eat something light. All right? You bring me a whole breakfast full of steaks and eggs and hash browns. I got to go do the show. You understand? Them are the sisters that's up in here. Teachers of good things, man. Out there in the world, you got sisters destroyed and laden with oppression. You understand? That's teaching their daughters to be the same cruel monsters that they are. Because even in all of this daughter's pain, she don't realize that she's turning into her mother. Let's say a black man try to check this sister right here and say, shut your damn mouth. Which he should. Shut your mouth. She gonna be like, no, don't talk to me like that. Such and such and such and such. Get the clap in the hands. You know how they do, buzz off. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. All that. Black man, you got to deal with that out. You got to deal with that. That right there. She'll be a nice sister. Some brother. You got to fix her, man. But the older generation, these older women, they got to start teaching these daughters good things. You understand? Teaching them good things, man. Not to be proud and, you understand, think she equal to a man and be a help to her husband, man. And not such a burden and a pain. Go ahead.
God, verse 4. That they may teach the young women.
That they may do, that they may do what?
That they may teach the young women to be sober.
She learning from you. She learning from you. You understand? She learning from you. They got to teach the young women to be the same. Just the way that the woman wiped Christ's feet with her hair. You put that spirit in these black women out. We're going to raise a nation of warriors and honorable women. You put that type of humility in a black woman out, and to see a black man out here destroyed, I mean, she gonna be, you know, she gonna glow when you see her. You ain't never gonna see her cleavage. Ain't no random man gonna be able to see her cleavage. Ain't nobody gonna see her tail. You understand? Right. She ain't have mocked her body up with a whole bunch of tattoos and showing her behind off and all of that. You gonna then teach a daughter and raise a daughter that they're gonna be like, well, goddamn. And then she gonna give honor unto you. Right. And your sons too. But this is mostly about the woman and that daughter, man. That mother and that daughter. Any more on that? Go ahead.
To love their husbands. To love their children.
Listen, to love their husband and love their children. what you see in these two videos that we just played, these women are teaching their daughters because they are so cruel and so selfish. So when they get a man, they're gonna be the same way. You got to understand that. If your mother was a goddamn monster and you got a man and y'all going through problems, you probably should check yourself. You probably should check yourself. You understand? Because you might be doing the same things your mother did to your father. And the reason why he ain't around. Where's her father at? Who knows? Because the girl says, this young lady here says, it's since she was 7, it's been different men in the house. Since she was 7, she's 21 now. So since she was 7, how many fathers she done had? I don't know, 5, 6, 7? Who knows? You understand? Maybe you're doing the same things your mother did to you. You understand? Read on.
That's it, sir.
Morale, what you got?
I have one scripture, sir, how you was going into how you said with his sisters, like they could be lying, and how what you said earlier in the class was so heavy about how the UPK, if they would have came in here, we just straighten the whole thing out.
Right.
So I got one scripture if I could.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Damn right. Excellent scripture. Go ahead.
But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
Man, listen, man. That is an excellent scripture. Give him a right hand, man. You understand? He said, where no counsel is, the people fall. That's heavy. Listen, when there is no General Muhammad, you have this. You know what I'm saying? Wherever General Muhammad is not at, or somebody that's not under General Muhammad's authority, this is what goes on here. A bunch of arguing and death and missing people. You know, your wife, now the girl is missing, can't even find her because there's no counsel from the Most High. You understand? But when there is counsel, now you have young daughters and young women who being raised up to promote themselves as being holy, man. And not to promote themselves, that's not the right word, but to live their lives according to holiness, man. Right. According to what the Lord says is holy for a woman. You understand? Read that scripture again. That's a heavy, heavy precept.
Oh God. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 14.
Go ahead.
Where no counsel is, the people fall.
And no, not counsel from your preacher. Your preacher is aiding and helping this. Your preacher is at the cause of this. Sometimes your preacher is the one touching your daughter, your preacher. So the counsel from your preacher is not what it's talking about. Buzz on, turn the heat down a little bit for me. I always got it cooking up in here. It's all good. You understand? Not your preacher, not the counsel from your preacher. Your preacher is why we fallen. It's talking about counsel from men of the Lord, true men of the Lord, men like Commander GEN.YAHANNA, and the men that he's authorized to give counsel and help these families. And they call, and you hear some of the horrible stories coming from these sisters, man, and their homes, and how their mother just abandoned them because she was so lonely or didn't want to be lonely, or how they reflected their father and the mother just hate their goddamn father for whatever reason the case may be, lied to the little girl about their father all the time, so to breed the hatred for the father in her. Ridiculous, man. You need counsel. You need the Lord's counsel, and the only counsel you're going to find is the Israelite school of UPK. I guarantee. You understand? You go off and try to get counsel somewhere else, your daughter is going to end up missing. She's going to end up missing. You go take it to the funny churches who think they the house of the Lord, she going to end up missing. They're not going to find your body. Read on.
But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
There is safety. That girl in that first video who came and told her mother, she should have called. Man, listen, if she looked watching the video, call the Israelite school of UPK. Right. Go to ISUPK.com, find the nearest city with the number and call it. We are a real thing. Y'all know that, right? All these people on the internet, if they get a chance to watch this show and watch this clip, call the Israelite school of UPK. We'll fix everything and hash everything out with you and your mother. But you're going to have to fix yourself also. There's something you have to do also. Call the Israelite School of UPK, man. Find them numbers, get them down, write them down, and call and say, my mother is letting this man rape me. And we're going to show you what to do. And guess what? You're going to be safe. You're going to be safe and you're going to be fine. Any more on that? You understand? Listen, man, we the Israelite School of UPK. Up next is the Hidden Truth with Captain Azaniah out of Syracuse. Pay your tithes, 10% of every penny of any increase that the Lord gives you. 10% go to the priests and prophets. And you know why? Because we actually doing this work. You understand? We dealt with situations like this. Some of us have already. We know how to get it done. We gonna get it done. You understand? That's why you gotta pay your tithes to the priests and prophets of UPK under command GEN.YAHANNA. April 20th, 2019 is the Lord's 50th annual Passover, Woodhaven Banquet Hall, Jamaica, Queens, New York. It's gonna be the bomb. Shout out to the Hebrew Academy class of 2018, man. Listen, them trials, April 19th. You understand? Up in New York, in Queens, New York. Y'all better get ready for that. We also having a dinner April 19th, you understand, from 6 p.m. and to about 9:30 p.m. at the Dubai Club, man. Anybody want to get a strong black man to fix these houses? I'm going to have a whole room full of soldiers down there. Trained up, ready to go. You understand? Man, everybody's all in there. Everybody's all up in there. All over. California, Texas, Florida, the Midwest. We're going to be at the Dubai Club. On the graduation dinner, going to be there. Y'all black women want to come and get some real soldiers, man. Y'all come up in there, man. I'm going to have hundreds of them. You understand? They're going to speak different dialects. They're going to have different slang. It's going to be the bomb. You understand? What else, man? What we got going on, man? Oh, the lamb slaughter. This Sunday, man, come get down and remember your culture with us in the Israelite School of UPK. Commander GEN.YAHANNA going to be there. He going to bless us, you understand? He going to come up there. Come get you a lamb, man. Fresh lamb, man. It tastes good. But I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like putting that fresh lamb on the goddamn stove. It smells different, huh? It smells different. It is good. You understand? So we're going to slaughter them lambs this Sunday, man, at the Bellotti Farm in Pennsylvania. Y'all come get down with the Israelite School of UPK with that. Shalom, Israel.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. In my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end going biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Loyalty in my veins. Loyalty in my ways. I get back and learn purpose. Let's reward in my heart. In every word. Bring light into the dark. I ain't never look forward. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty of keys for dogs. Just gotta watch you on feet. And I've been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas begging fat so better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like Sackcloth. No dogs all blocked out. Behind us they out duck for. No room for emotion. So I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, and they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to something. Felt so deep, and drowned a motherfucker. He said he ain't in the truth for a year. No, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers. I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. Don't rank me no head. Not even inspired, they leave the sleeping hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, tell them absolutely. And I ain't sure about ways for nothing. Gotta execute it. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit, I be thinking. Watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart. And a lot of she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. And I'm missing cause I'm about my father's bitch. It ain't about the shit I used to do in that 98 and 10 never cease. See, without wisdom, lies from this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies I speak, tried everything. I guess me, I harm the head to me. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man. They better bring your blood and bed sheets. Can't outsmash the time. This Glock match my handpiece, and I ain't trying to take them out, but I will defend this house or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She called it 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign.